What's up, creeps? It's August 31st, and that's a Wednesday. And if it's a Wednesday, you know what that means? Local comic shop haul. This is the last week of August. Hey, time is flying. My summer meant nothing. It literally meant nothing. I did nothing this summer. Now, you'll notice there's 2 bags here, right? This was actually from last week. I went in last weekend to pick up a Hot Toys, which you will see video of later on. And when I went in to grab it, I saw those guys, so I grabbed them. So we're going to just put them both together for today's comic haul. All right, first up. So right before I went, there was some news announced that Hollywood would be making Plunder. And my local comic shop just happened to have issue 3 of 4. Now, I haven't read this yet, but I gotta be honest, this looks fucking awesome. Look at that. I don't know what's going on. And since I didn't know what was going on, I went ahead and I grabbed issue number 1. 1 of 4. Once again, I don't really know what's going on. This thing fucking looks awesome. And my local comic shop has one more issue of these. So if anybody needs one, let me know. I only paid $8.98, so like $4.50 a piece for these, technically. That's what they're labeled, so fucking course. Anyway, this week. Well, guys, this week I spent more money than I wanted to, but a good bit was... Well, first of all, I don't pay for this stuff anyway. I sell stuff to fund stuff. I don't spend my paycheck on it, and that's how you don't go broke. So this stack here, can you see this stack? Look at this. These 20 copies cost me $134.30, which means I paid $6.71 a piece for them. But they ranged in value, which you will see as we go through them. So check this out. Somebody obviously came by this week and traded some stuff in, because every single week I go through the Amazing Spider-Man section, and this week I found a lot more than I was expecting, but little baby bit pricey. So I was paying like $8 a piece for these pretty much. This is Amazing Spider-Man 425. It's double-sized. It's high voltage. It had X-Men in it, so I had to grab it, obviously. And I don't own it. Always take your lists with you so you know what you're doing. They had issue 413, $6. But look at the monsters. I like the fact that it says Toy Wars. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the Toy Wars are. This is a direct edition. I don't know. I just like the cover, so I added it. It needed to go in. So I own it now. Issue 412. I like his suit there. I've been playing the video game a lot, so this is pretty cool looking to me. And I like this dude's mask. Look at this. Dude's looking wild. Endgame. Pretty cool. I enjoy it. Well, my camera died, and I used the time to play with toys. Issue 402. The Battle for Aunt May's Soul. I like that guy's handlebar mustache. I don't know what his deal is. Issue 401. Well, I jumped around a little bit. I guess I didn't put them in order. I like that black and red. I think my question would be, is this the first time that we see a black and red Spider-Man suit? I really don't know. But wanted it because I thought it looked cool. Issue 397. The Web of Death. I just like the fact that she had him in a choke slam. You know, and she's sexy as fuck. So there's all that. A whole dominatrix thing going on here, and I approve. 396. I just thought seeing Spider-Man as an actual spider was funny. And Doc Ock in the web. And for some reason, this cover just... It stood out to me. I feel like it's significant, but I really, honestly, do not know. Issue 392. Oh, sorry. In the aftermath of tragedy, Peter walks away. Peter Parker no more. Or does he walk away from being Peter Parker to be Spider-Man? I don't know. But I have seen this cover. I have been told to look out for this cover, and I didn't own it, so now I do. This is one I had actually been looking for on eBay, issue 219, because it's Spider-Man Behind Bars, which I thought was fucking cool, and this is a newsstand edition. Only $7.99. Pretty cool. And like I said, these weren't there like a week ago, so somebody turned in their collection, and I feel really bad they had to, but I'm really glad they did. 208. This Marvel comic could be worth $2,500 or just, $8. But I like the bridges in the background, the towers. I like this fucking, what is this guy, Fusion or whatever? Fusion, the Twin Terror. Just fucking looks cool. I think it's an awesome cover. I like those 70s feel. Look at all those different color cars. So anyway, the release of Amazing Spider-Man Amazing Fantasy 1000. Pretty cool cover. Obviously a newsstand, because I picked it up myself today. Boom, Marvel 1000. The cool thing was, there were so many of these that I honestly didn't feel even remotely bad about picking up some variants. So check this out. He's got the spider on his face. Little curl in his hair. The back of this one's white. And then you'll see another one here and go, what? Yeah, the back of this one's white too. Sorry. They only had one of these at my comic shop. And I'm a very, very big fan of this cover. This is going to my personal collection. It's never coming out. Look at that. That's fucking cool, right? I think it's fucking cool. So now I have 3 of them. So have you noticed this guy in the background? Well, that's because this week I decided I was going to start on this series. West Side of Sundown by Vault. And I decided I wanted to start collecting these movie poster variants. Boom. And apparently it's a vampire comic. I'm going to be honest, I haven't read it yet. I don't know. Issue number 4. Fucking looks cool as hell. This week was actually the issue of 5. And to be honest, I wasn't even planning on ever collecting these, but when I looked down and saw this one today, I started looking through it, and then I saw all of them and went, yeah, I'll read that. So I think it's a vampire comic. It's like the best of Baxter Stockman. It's a cool cover. It's got this nice little gloss. Let's try to... Got some turtle stuff going on in there from all across time. Anyway, I decided to grab a copy of this as, once again, just a minor investment, even though, look at this corner. A little bit of a damaged corner there. It's very hard to find mint these days. Check this out. So I'm collecting Barbaric. This is the Harvest of Blades. Look at this fucking dude right here. Look at him. He just looks cool as shit. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to find out when I read it. Barbaric. Or as I like to say in front of other comic collectors, which infuriates them, Barbaric. And they're like, that's not how it's pronounced. And I'm like, you don't know. I talked to the creator, and they told me that's how it's pronounced. It's not true. Not even remotely. Volt. Another thing I've been collecting is Nightmare Country. I'm a pretty big fan of this series. There's a variant cover this week of this I did not grab. I'm going to try to find it on eBay. Or possibly, maybe even get it further down the line, because a couple weeks ago, I grabbed my first copy of Samurai Doggy. And then I went back this week and checked this out. They had the variant cover. If you have not read Samurai Doggy, You need to do yourself a motherfucking favor and read it. This thing is fucking wild. I love it. I'm probably going to make a figure of it. And I think it's going to be something worth having. Boom. So that was my haul. And once again, I ended up paying $6.71 a piece, but I had ones like this that were like $15. Plunder, Nightmare Country, just a good week in general. We're getting close to Halloween. We're getting close to having things get better, because every October is just better. Just is. Grab yourself some monster comics. Yeah. Grab yourself some monster figures and have yourself a nice fall. And that's it for me. I'm done. Cheers.
In an insane world, it was the sanest choice.
I feel like we should go through it and then I should do it. No, I won't. We're going to do it like this. They had issue 413. Oh shit, fuck my goddamn ball sack.